We got some new Super Nintendo games and NES games coming to Nintendo Switch Online, and boy, are they whatever. And Nintendo is bringing Nintendo Switch lounges to airports across America. Be on the lookout, travelers. Yay, more games for Nintendo Switch Online that we don't care about. All right. We got 2 new Super Nintendo games and 2 new NES games coming to the Nintendo Switch Online service, and they are thoroughly disappointing. To me, maybe you're like, whoa, Shane, take it easy, these are my favorite games, buddy. For Super Nintendo, we have Pop'n Twinbee, which is a cute 'em up, like a top-down shooter. It's cute. It's not a shoot 'em up because it's cute. I don't know if that's a legitimate genre. I've heard people say cute 'em up. So it's a shoot 'em up that's cute, basically. It's an arcade game originally, so this is a port. Apparently, it looks all right. Like shoot 'em up games, if you've played one, you've played them all. In my opinion, I know there are diehard fans who are like, whoa, those are fighting words, buddy. I'm gonna find out where you live, and I'm on my way. I'm sorry. I've played so many shoot 'em ups, and I get bored of them after like 2 levels. I'm just like, well, I'm done. I'm going to play something else. And then we also got Super Tennis for Super Nintendo, which, you know, the name says all. It's a fucking tennis game. Literally, the trailer was just like, they were just like, the sounds were pretty decent for Super Nintendo, and then the team lost, and the Super Nintendo was like, game over, or whatever the fuck it said, and I was just like, this is the game that you choose to put on the Switch Online for Super Nintendo? Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Like, what the hell is this, Nintendo? NES, for the Nintendo Entertainment System, we got Shadow of the Ninja, which just looked like Ninja Gaiden. I don't know if it has any relation to Ninja Gaiden. Or I'm gonna be Pat the NES punk real quick and go, Ninja Gaiden, because I'm a fucking idiot and I never learned how to read. Okay, Ninja Gaiden, get out of here. If you say Ninja Gaiden, you can leave. I'm sorry, you can just go. But yeah, Shadow of the Ninja looked like a Ninja Gaiden ripoff. I was like, great, you're a ninja running on across the level. Like, literally looked like the exact same thing to me. Ninja Gaiden's all right, really hard. I don't know anything about Shadow of the Ninja. I don't know anything about any of these games. Like, who's ever played these games? Jesus Christ. And then we got Eliminator Boat Duel, which was just, they were racing boats and going off of jumps, very basic. How do they come to the decision to put these games on the Switch? They're like, you know what, let's get the most random games we can find that nobody wants and no one has asked for, and put it on the Switch Online. They're paying us $20 a year. Fuck them. Like, what happened? Like, what is it? Like, Super Nintendo, the Switch Online is, for Super Nintendo, is missing Mario RPG, Earthbound, Chrono Trigger. Where are these classics, Nintendo? These are the games that people want. These are the games that people are going to want to spend. Like, oh, I don't have Switch Online because there's nothing I want to play. You put Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Earthbound, and stuff like that in there. I feel like that's going to incentivize more people to put money in your pocket to play these games, right? The only reason why I have Switch Online is because it came with my copy of Mario Maker. If it didn't, I wouldn't have it because I don't really play Switch games online myself. But if you had these games on there and I didn't have the Switch Online, I probably would get it for Earthbound alone, right? You gotta support Earthbound because in America we're just like, Earthbound 3, please, we'll do anything. Oh God. So I feel like supporting Earthbound in any way I can. This gets to that tiny little microscopic ass hair closer, which is, you know, it's thousands of miles away, so who knows. But what is, like, seriously, like, these games, I looked at them and was just like, literally, I can't think of one. I don't think there is one person in the entire world that's gonna go, yes, all right, Super Tennis is on Switch Online now. I'm in, baby. Like, Nintendo, like, what is this? The first initial 20 games or wherever they put on there, you're like, oh, okay, Demon's Crest, there's one out of left field, that's a nice one. There's so many games, NES games, Super Nintendo games that can be put on here, and at the pace we're getting these, which now they don't even have like a monthly thing, they're just like, we're gonna do it whenever we want, because we don't give a fuck, bitch. What are you gonna do about it? It's $20. Like, if we're gonna get this like trickle, like this snail's pace, in 5 years, what are we gonna have, like fucking 40, 50 more games total? Like, what's going on here? Like, this sucks. We don't even have 64 games. The Nintendo Switch Online games section, retro game area is so lackluster and just dumb. The Wii did it incredibly. You got to pay for the games, you own the games. So a lot of people want to pay for these and own them. Because whenever the Nintendo Switch Online runs out, like, okay, say the next system comes out, you're not going to be supporting the Switch. I can't play these games on my Switch Online anymore, obviously, because you don't support it. So so they're just gone. I want to buy these games. I want to own these games, all right? And a lot of other people do as well. Just charge $3 for them. Put it outside of the Switch Online. Like, if you'd rather just buy it, you could do both even. You could have the Switch Online and buy it, so you can just play it offline. If you want to play these games offline, you have to like have logged into your Switch Online or like been active on your Switch Online within like the last like 7 days or something like that, and then it only lasts for 7 days and you're cut off. Like, so many stupid rules because Nintendo just doesn't know what they're doing. They're just like, well, literally, this is our first try. We didn't listen or look at anything else on the internet. This is just us being stupid. $20, haha! Like, Jesus Christ. There's just so much just terribleness to this. Why can't we buy them? The Wii Online, every week, from the get-go, you had 64 as well. The Wii could do 64 right off the rip. They was like, you want Mario 64? Here it is, bitch, take it. What are you gonna do? The Switch is just like, maybe next year, guys, we'll get 64. It's like, we're over here waiting for GameCube and stuff, and there's like, that's not happening. What are you guys doing? Grow up. Here, you want Super Tennis? I'm just flabbergasted and blown away by Nintendo here. But hey, if you're excited for Pop'n Twinbee, Super Tennis, Shadow of the Ninja, or Eliminator Boat Duel, get ready on February 19th because they're coming. And Nintendo is doing something fun at the airport. If you're a traveler, like maybe you'll be excited, probably not, maybe, who knows. They're bringing Nintendo Switch lounges. They are called the Nintendo Switch On-the-Go Pop-Up Airport Lounge. I don't know if that's the official name, that's what I was reading all over the internet. That's what they're called. They're coming to Washington, D.C., Seattle, Washington, Chicago, Illinois, and Dallas, Texas, as of right now, starting February 13th, apparently. So I guess if you live in those areas, they're already probably built in the airport and it's covered by a little tarp. You're like, what's going on back there? There's some Nintendo? I swear I see a Switch. But what it basically is just a little area for travelers to come experience the Nintendo Switch. And I guess if it's for all like current consumers of Nintendo products, because there's a charging station, which Switches take USB Type-C. So I feel like people are going to be charging their phones over there. Like some business guy's like, excuse me, I'm charging my phone. Will you go away, nerd? Fuck! And like, there's a lot of stuff you can charge with a USB Type-C, not necessarily Nintendo. It'd be funny if they had like a little employee there like, actually you can only charge Nintendo devices on it. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like there should be some type of enforcement because it's an area that Nintendo is paying for, but maybe they don't care. I don't know. But anyways, there's also going to be Switch Lite and regular Switch consoles that you can do hands-on stuff with in handheld and TV mode. They're going to have both. They're going to have the classic lineup of game demos, Zelda, Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, Mario Party, and Tetris 99, I think, was there as well. And on top of this, you can order certain Nintendo merchandise and everything. You can order Switches and Switch Lites and other things like that, games as well, but only a select certain amount of. Maybe there's gonna be like a little menu where you can like type in your address and all that stuff. But if you do order a Switch from one of these lounges, you get a free carrying case with it, which I'm like, that's kind of interesting. I'm like, I feel like that kind of sucks for the consumers. Like, well, I bought my Switch at Target and I don't get anything, and you guys got a fun experience and you're traveling and having fun. Poop on me. But yeah, you get a case to go with it, a carrying case, and on top of that, just for visiting, you get a free Nintendo Switch branded luggage handle wrap, which I don't know what that is. Like, luggage handle wrap? Like, is it tape that you wrap around your handle? I don't know what that is, all right? But I want it! And I feel like it's gonna get scalped because people are like, oh, I don't wanna buy a $300 airplane ticket, so I'll just buy the Nintendo Switch wrap for luggage that I'm not gonna use for $20 on eBay, who knows? But you get that for free for stopping by. And you also get a $10 off coupon to use at Target when you buy any Nintendo product over $75 or more. And I'm like, does that go for 2 games? Like, could I buy like 2 $60 games and get the $10 off? I don't know, I just said $75 or more in Nintendo product. I feel like all you can buy is a Switch that is like 75 or up, right? Like everything else is like 70 or below. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe you can bundle 2 games and get the 10% off. Anyways, those are very nice, fun incentives for you to stop by. If you already have a Switch, you go, I want my little luggage thing and I want my $10 off, or you want to just charge your Switch and stop by. I think these lounges are mostly to get the idiots, the absolute buffoons, that don't own a Switch already and are traveling. It's trying to get them like roped in. They're like, oh, we see you getting on the plane, but you don't have anything to do the whole time. Check this out. If you had a Switch, you'd be having a blast. I think it's just trying to get those people in there, in the door, because Switch is perfect for traveling. I've said it a million times. Nintendo knows that. Gamers know that. But maybe your average consumer doesn't know that. Maybe, you know what? I kind of do want to play this Mario boy on the plane. I think I'm gonna buy one. can't buy one on the spot, but I guess you order it. Maybe you can. Maybe you can buy it on the spot. I didn't see if you could or not. I just imagine they don't have a stock of Switches there. But maybe they do. It would make more sense. People would probably, maybe some rich Saudi Arabian oil tycoon would be like, I would like 10 of them for my entire family. Let's go. I don't know. I feel like that might be the better business move there at Nintendo. I don't know though. Like I said, maybe that's not the case. But yeah, it's just to get those type of people in there that don't already have a Switch, but they're traveling people, and they go, yeah, this might be fun to grab. But the most hilarious thing out of all this was a quote that I saw. This is the very end of the quote. It said, they want their consumers to begin or end their journeys with a smile. I'm like, you want them to get off the plane, and they see a Nintendo kiosk, they're trying to leave. They want to go home, they've been traveling, they have loved ones waiting outside in a car to pick them up, and you want them to stop by your Nintendo kiosk and play Mario for a little bit? Like, oh my god, I've been on the plane for 5 hours. I have to play Mario, boys. I can't leave yet. I laughed out loud when I read that. I was like, you want them to end their journey with a smile? That's not happening. No one's getting off the plane to leave, to end their journey and be like, you know what? I'm gonna stop and play Zelda for a little bit. I'm just itching. I'm itching for some Zelda. Not happening, Nintendo. But hey, you had to make a cute little statement, and I appreciate you for it. And I appreciate you for this. If I ever go through one of these airports and see it, I'm gonna stop by. I'll probably charge my Switch and my cell phone. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, very neat to see, and hopefully they become more widely available instead of just these select 4 cities. I'm assuming if they do well, then that will be the case. I don't know how much it costs Nintendo or what the deals are, etc., etc. But there you go, travelers. If you see one, let me know how it is. But if you want to look like this badass on screen right here, hit up our merch store at fugamecrew.bigcartel.com. We got shirts, stickers, and mugs, all that fun stuff. Good quality, fast shipping, good pricing. If you want to support the channel, but you don't want to buy merch, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/fugamecrew. For as low as $1 a month, you can really help out the channel a lot. Or you can click the join button right down below. I just updated the badges to reflect how long people have been members of the channel or current members. You're amazing. Also some emotes. Gonna add some more emotes when we get some more members, so check that out. Links to everything I just talked about in the description below. My personal channel as well. Cam's personal channel is also down there. Get down there, click on some stuff, have some fun. Go check us out on BitChute and Vlare as well. And I'll see you later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.